So, pirma ko na ito. Nabasa. Napakaganda nung... Oh. kung, kung sa mga kasama natin,
Yeah. Yemson.
Isa lang pirma no? Lang itong ito lang.
Initial lang.
Oo, initial.
Okay, sige. Then,
Initial kami rin na.
maganda ito. Of everybody
Then, asan mo? Welcome. After photo, saka yung welcome. May kopya ka ba?
oh, si Arman. Si Arman, no?
Photo after signing.
Ano na?
After
Sa ano, UP?
Oh, then after that, ako.
Sipag?
Oo, MOA Signing. Hindi, after, balik lang. After signing, then picture taking. Nag-sign na ngayon, di ba? Then photo. After photo, then I'll welcome you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the MOA signing between the Philippine Chinese
From PC.
Charitable Association Incorporated and the Presidential Communications Operation Office. May we now request
Yung formal photo taking. Maria. You are already.
Okay, now we'll have a photo op for the signing.
Ceremonial signing.
Ceremonial signing. No. Then we take picture. Oh, Albert, wala kang kopya. Bigay mo isang kopya. Sige lang. Kunyari, photo lang.
Ceremonial signing lang.
Ceremonial signing. Oh, sige. You want to wear coat daw para makuha picture daw. Kinukuha ba?
Thank you.
Somebody's getting? Somebody's getting you a coat?
It's okay.
Oh, hindi. Hintayin natin, hindi ba? Teka muna. Kinukuha yung Amerikana ni Kwan, Secretary.
Mas maganda sa terno. Paglabas sa...
Time out.
Huwag munang kunin. Nakahubat si Secretary.
Nasaan ba si Paul Gutierrez? Paul. O, karap mo yung mga may-ari ng Chinese General. Si Paul Gutierrez ang National
These are
President.
all our board of directors from the PCCA, owner of the hospital, and at the same time, the Filipino-Chinese General Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors.
So, pag pagkatapos ma-witness ni Raymond Tinasa, ng presidente ng MPC, o Malacanang Press Corps, alam niyo na kung ano naghihintay. Yung National Press Club naman andun.
No, we will schedule for a different
Different signing.
MOA, different signing.
MOA. See? Oh, Polo, napakalakas mo talaga, Polo. Dr. James. Hindi, talagang ano sila eh. They are really-
Meron last time I was in Malacanang, hindi ba nakausap tayo? We talked in Malacanang last time. Oo.
Si Undersecretary Joel Egco, yung ating Undersecretary for Task Force Media Security. So, sabi nga namin, pinag-uusapan namin ni Yusek Joel Egco na ang security ng isang mamahayag actually goes beyond the bodily harm that one can do to a media man. It's actually from A to Z. O pati yung kanilang medical security, yung kanilang welfare, yung kanilang well-being. No? So, kanya kami nagpapasalamat sa inyo lahat.
Media people are usually being attacked by criminals. Broadcaster, radio people, and press people. That's why by February 1st, we have a party for media force. Mostly radio and TV personality and kwan, headed by Atong Balatong. We held that every year yun.
Pasalamatan din natin si former Undersecretary Isabel.
Abel de Leon?
Abel. Ng
Abel.
Manila Bulletin.
Manila Bulletin.
Oo.
Oo.
O dahil...
May meeting daw siya with Globe because of the anniversary.
Bulletin. Kasi si Yusek Abel yung nagsabi sa amin na that was the last time that they had this MOA was during the time of President. Sabi ko kay Abel, pwede ba natin gawin yan this time? Kasi hindi naman nagbago. Ang media kailangan pa rin ng medical assistance. At sa tulong ni Abel, of course ni Chris nandun, tapos yung kanilang barkada si Rose Novenario, di pasok lahat.
Abel is a long-time friend already.
Oo.
Abel de Leon.
Abel, oo.
Oo. Ayun.
Okay.
Okay na. Okay, post for
So,
picture.
okay.
Okay.
We'll now have the formal signing, photo op.
Okay, stand up.
Okay. Tayo
Thank
lang.
you. May we request.
Hawak tayo.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Pwede bang
Okay.
i-request ng presidente ng MPC?
Sure. Come.
Dahil sila may
Come.
kinabang dito.
Dito kayo sa...
Dito sa gitna. Observer. Yan. Ito,
Pasok na dito. Yan.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yan. Hawakan mo.
Hawakan mo. Hawakan ng tatlo. Kayo po, sir. Hawak din kayo.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Again, would like to
Attorney Cabero.
welcome.
Sandali lang. Get this for notarization. Come here. Let me blow your notarization.
Mabilis ng notary. Iba talaga pag si Dr. James. Automatic lahat. Pirma agad.
Firma, notarized right away. And this will be distributed to the emergency department, to the admission department, different department, para malaman nila kagad we have a MOA. In case of emergency, even you are far, you can land by helicopter. We have a helipad here, rush for operation. That's what we did to PMP, MBI. We have a MOA with them also. Ha?
Okay.
Group picture, ang dami yan. Yung mga from the side press in Malacanang.
Okay.
Pwede
group
ba
picture.
dito sa likod,
Sa
group
sa likod,
picture?
siyempre.
And then later on yung book group naman namin. Oo.
discount. Ang galing, eh. Tapos
Oo.
libre pa sa,
Malaki yun.
libre pa sa emergency. Wala nang tanong-tanong.
Ha? Oo. No question asked. Save human life muna.
Human life.
Yung iba pa, come. Come lahat. Huwag kayong maya. Come. Hindi, dito kayo. Bigay mo yung camera doon. Yung phone. Para. Tulungin mo, Celia, kunin mo yung cellphone nila.
Okay lang. Sila lang.
Hindi ka. Okay. Ha?
Sila lang. Member ng... Ako na eh. Okay, magkakasakit ha.
Ready?
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you.
very good.
Yung group natin. Group of PCCA and Chamber of Commerce. Please, sama kayo. Marian, sama kayo. Marian, group natin. Doris, Shaman, sama ka. Meron na doon.
Balance ba?
Silya lang, Silya.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
Thank you
okay.
very much.
Okay. Doris.
Again. Again, would like to welcome everyone to this MOA signing. May I now call our President, Dr. James D., for the welcome remarks.
Thank you, Tess. Honorable Secretary Jose Ruperto Martin Ananar of the Presidential Communication Office, PCOO, together with his fellow officers and staff, distinguished guests, colleagues, friends, especially the media people who are here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I am personally pleased to welcome all of you today in this meaningful event. On behalf of the Philippine Chinese Charitable Association Incorporated, owner and operator of the Chinese General Hospital and Medical Center, I wish to underscore the role of the Presidential Communications and Operation Office as the premier arm of the executive branch of government in engaging in involving the public and mass media, in enriching the quality of public disclosure on all matters of governance in order to build national consensus on relevant issues. The PCOO, together with the Malacanang Press Corps, is instrumental in bringing to a better light the pronouncement and policies of our government in upholding freedom of the press in this country. locally and internationally. The PCCA has always been supportive of all efforts that will lead to national progress and development irrespective of personalities in government. We are believers of any and all efforts that will benefit this country. Thus, our appreciation of your work merits our sincerest expression of gratitude to all the men and women of Presidential Communications and Operation Office in the Malacanang Press Corps. This Memorandum of Agreement is the tangible manifestation with this gratitude for helping assure better governance for our country. The Medical and Hospitalization Assistance Program for our working journalists through the Philippine Chinese General Hospital and Medical Center will allow bona fide members of PCOO to avail themselves of discounted medical and hospitalization services at 50% discount for major operations, surgeries, childbirth, deliveries, room rates, laboratory, pulmonary x-rays, services, and others. The MOA that we are signing today between the Philippine Chinese Charitable Association Incorporated and Presidential Communication and Operation Office signifies the birth of yet another relationship that will surely flourish in the years to come. May this Memorandum of Agreement equally embody the hopes and aspirations of both organizations and inspire the members of the press to be more vigilant in covering the relevant issues that affects our country's development and growth. This MOA will further solidify the goodwill among the parties and lay the foundation to further collaboration in the future. Again, I take this opportunity to welcome you all to our family with open arms. Thank you, and mabuhay po tayong lahat. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, Dr. D. May we now call on Secretary Andanar for his response.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Tess. Dr. James D. Mr. Jameson D., the SVP for CGHMC. Members of the Board of Directors of PCCAI and officers from the CGHMC. Members of the Malacanang Press Corps, represented by their president, Raymond Tinaza, president of the National Press Club, Paul Gutierrez, Undersecretary Joel Egco of the Task Force on Media Security, Undersecretary Marvin Gatbayat, our head of legal at the PCOO, fellow members of other press officers who are here, my friend Chris, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you are two words that express the fullness of gratitude that our hearts can contain for this most compassionate accommodation undertaken by the Philippine Chinese Charitable Association Incorporated and the Chinese General Hospital and Medical Center. Thank you on behalf of the members of the Malacanang Press Corps who would be able now to be taken care of in times of medical treatment needing hospital attendance. Thank you for understanding the worries that members of media are confronted within the pursuit of their stressful work. Thank you for extending your hands to help our colleagues during the times of their serious distress. And most of all, thank you for the magnitude of the charitable programs you have undertaken for those who could barely afford immediate medical services. May your doors be constantly open for the entrance of merciful deeds and for the reciprocal abundance of blessings and bountiful progress through the guidance of God, the most generous. Nais ko lang pong ikwento sa inyo ang isang napaka-relevant na pangyayari sa buhay ko. Nung ako po ay naging police beat reporter sa Western Police District po ako na-assign during that time. 1998, 99, 2000. At yung mga nangyari po, yung mga nakita ko, yung mga nasaksihan ko during those times na kasama ko po ang mga mamahayag, mga manunulat, mga broadcaster, mga reporter doon po sa Western Police District. Kami po ay sumusugod sa mga delikadong operasyon ng Manila Police. Kami po ay napapasugod sa sunog. Kami po ay nagagawi sa mga funeral parlor kapag meron pong natatagpo ang matagal ng patay at kailangan namin makita, makuha ng picture. Lahat po ng mga bagay na hindi pinupuntahan ng isang regular na trabahador. Kami po sa media ay wala po kaming surrender, wala po kaming retreat na nalalaman pagdating sa pag-cover ng mga storya upang mabigyan ng ating mga kababayan ng kaalaman kung ano nangyayari sa kanilang lipunan. At naalala ko po na meron din ako mga nakilala sa Western Police District during that time na nangailangan po ng tulong medikal. Pero hindi po nabibigyan sapagkat wala po siyang health benefits. At siya po ay photographer ng MPD noon at nakikita ko siya ubo ng ubo sa gilid po ng WPD press corps. Yung kanyang dura ay dugo na, may TB. At doon ko po nalaman during that time na hindi lahat ng kasamahan natin sa media ay maswerte na merong kumpanya na nagbibigay ng medical benefits. Yung tao po na yon ay si Kaloy. No? Si Kaloy. So, yun, namayapa. Dahil nga sa walang nag-aasikaso, wala pong medical benefits. So, nung ako po ay napasok sa gobyerno at tayo nag-ikot sa buong Pilipinas, ito rin po ang aking nasaksihan sa mga kasamahan natin. Hindi lang po sa Metro Manila, kundi maging sa mga probinsya, lalo na sa probinsya. So, yun po kaagad ang aking nasikaso. Of course, si Joel, kausap ko. Sila Paul, kausap ko. And malaking pasalamat ko kay Chris kasi matagal na kami magkaibigan ni Chris. Nag-meet. And talagang sabi ni Chris sa akin, to paraphrase what she said, that Dr. D really has a very, very soft, kind, and magnanimous heart, especially to those who are downtrodden, to the less fortunate. At ganun din ang buong board of directors ng establishmentong ito. Kaya ako po nagpapasalamat sa inyo. Maraming salamat. 2 words. At makakaasa po kayo na lahat po ng panalangin namin na magtuloy-tuloy ang tagumpay ng Chinese General Hospital ay nandyan po sa inyo. Mabuhay po ang Chinese General Hospital. Mabuhay po ang inyong samahan. Thank you po.
A big thank you from the PCCAI and Chinese Gen Secretary. At this juncture,
let me say something about the Manila Police since the most guapo Secretary of the Cabinet of Ligong is here. Alam nyo, every year we give a party to the Manila Police, which is what Secretary Anaral had mentioned that earlier, that dati Western Police, now it's called Manila Police. We give them a MOA also. Every year, like this year, on February 6th, we are giving them a party. And then those who were killed in line of duty and those injured in line of duty, we give them cash award and rewards also every year. This year, possibly, Mayor Arab will be there. Of course, General Colonel will be there. This year, 11 injured in Manila Police. 3 died on duty also. So we give General Bato a MOA, but of course the other precinct commander wants to have individual. So we sign also with the Manila Police. And the media force also have a MOA also with us. And then now, last time I was in Malacanang, your president talked to me. Then the Malacanang Press Court will also have a individual MOA. We will schedule it. You can schedule that signing with our Chris Yain here, no? So yun ang tinutulungan natin sa mga kababayan natin who needs not only the press or the PNP, MBI, the prosecutors league, because these people are in danger of their life. Yun ang tinutulungan namin. And we know that just an ordinary hospital will not have all those equipment facility. We have 1,500 doctors in this hospital. And later on, we will present to you the different department of our medical institution here. Okay, take it over. Yes.
thank you, Dr. D. At this juncture, I would like to introduce the members of the Board of Directors. We have Dr. Benito Goyokpin, our chairman. Dr. Benito Goyokpin, please stand up to be recognized. We have Mr. Antonio Tan, the vice chairman of PCCAI. Thank you, sir. We have Mr. Florante D., the chairman emeritus of PCCAI. Mr. Albert Lee, vice chairman PCCAI, yes. Mr. Kelly Sia, executive vice president, CGHMC. We have Mr. Jameson D., the senior vice president. Mr. Jameson D., thank you. Mr. Robert Young, director. Yeah, there he is. We have Mr. Manuel Co., director, money. We have Mr. Antonio Dino. We have Mr. Michael So. Sir Michael, please do stand up and recognize. Mr. Edmond Santos, please, our director. Mr. Jaime Co. Yes. Mr. Peter Tan. We have Mr. Wang Yang Neng, FCGCCI youth member. We have Attorney Camilo Cabero, our CGMC in-house lawyer. We have Ms. Luciana Bernabe, our auditor, department head. We have Ms. Chris Shayan, our senior executive assistant. Yes, Ma'am Chris. We have Director Modesto Liamas, Dr. Modesto Liamas. Thank you, the director, medical director. We have Ms. Malu Estacio, the CGHMC VP for Finance. Stand up, please. We have Mr. Eddie Uy, Director PCCAI. Yes, sir. We have Mr. Simon Lee, Director PCCAI. Thank you, sir. Mr. Juanito Pancho, Director PCCAI. Thank you. Those are the able directors, officers of PCCI and CGHMC. Now we're going to view, Doctor, we're going to view the film about the CGHMC, viewing of the video. Okay. Thank you so much.
The Chinese General Hospital and Medical Center has always been known for world-class medical services. It is owned and managed by the Philippine Chinese Charitable Association Incorporated, or the PCCAI. Over the years, the hospital has been a living testament to the interconnection of two cultures, Filipino and Chinese, which both adhere and respect life and humanity. Through a fundraising campaign initiated by Capitan Don Carlos Palanca in 1891, a makeshift NIPA hospital was established. The hospital was expanded and provided with equipment during the American period. In 1921, Dr. T. Han Ki became its first medical director. It was reduced to rubble during World War II. And from the ruins, a completely new hospital emerges. Under the presidency of Dr. James G. D. in 1988, the hospital underwent more vigorous improvements, innovations, expansions, and upgrades. For more than 3 decades now, the hospital has continued to provide excellent medical services to the public with its state-of-the-art facilities and competent medical personnel. At present, the PCCAI is the oldest and biggest Filipino-Chinese organization in the Philippines. Its history can be traced back as far as 1870. The association's first name is Gremio de Chinos, which was supported by the Spanish Capitan system, later changed into Comunidad de Chinos in 1896, then to Chinese Community in 1899. In 1958, the name PCCAI was formally adopted. In 1877, the Chinese cemetery was established due to discriminatory policies of the Spanish authorities. The 52,000 square meter graveyard was once the burial site of Filipino hero Apolinario Mabini, the Sublime Paralytic, alongside with thousands of Chinese men and women who defended the Philippines during World War II. The cemetery's breathtaking, colorful temples and mausoleums have transformed the burial ground into a tourist destination showing the best of Chinese art and architecture. In recognition of its social and moral obligation to the less fortunate aging Chinese in the country, the PCCAI runs the Home for the Aged. It was launched in 1950 and through the years, it has survived the many difficulties it went through, making one of the best caring facilities for the old persons. To continue the provision of excellent services in which the Chinese General Hospital and Medical Center is known for, the CGH College of Nursing and Liberal Arts was conceived in 1921. Over the years, it has produced top-caliber graduates and remains among the top 20 best nursing schools in the country. The present-day CGH colleges offers minimal tuition fee, personalized instruction, competent educators, state-of-the-art facilities, and employment opportunities. The PCCAI headquarters is located at Soler Street in Binondo, Manila. Aside from being the association's office, it houses the Charity Clinic, which provides medical services to all people from all walks of life, as part of its continuing quest for excellence in delivering medical and health services. A 15-story building will soon to rise in Masangkay Street, Binondo, Manila, to become the new home of the PCCAI. The Heart Institute offers a comprehensive one-stop shop for various cardiac needs and conditions using the latest technology at prices significantly affordable. The Heart Institute consists of Heart Station, Cardiac Catheterization Laboratory, Cardiovascular Operating Room with Recovery Room, Telemetry, and the Coronary Care Unit. Here, your heart is the heart of our work. The hospital's Department of Radiology envisions to be the center of excellence in Asia in medical imaging to diagnose and treat the same diseases. Under the department is the Diagnostic Radiology, which staff has undergone an accredited 4-year residency training program of the Philippine College of Radiology. The computerized tomography scan section just recently acquired the GE Revolution CT, which delivers uncompromised image quality and clinical capabilities through the convergence of coverage, spatial and non-spatial resolution. With its acquisition of GE Infinia 2 and Siemens Symbia S dual-head gamma camera, the Nuclear Medicine Services has one of the country's most advanced facilities to diagnose and treat a variety of diseases. It also offers comprehensive sonographic imaging examinations at the section of ultrasonography, an up-to-date linear accelerator machine at the section of radiotherapy, and in the near future, a positron emission tomography scan. We take pride in our Magnetic Resonance Imaging Center as it has the most advanced MRI departments in the country, having the top-of-the-line Siemens Magnetom Avanto 1.5T MRI scanner. As a recognized mother-baby friendly hospital by the Department of Health, the hospital's labor and delivery room, its newborn service unit, and the Special Pediatrics Intensive Care Unit understand the safety of the mother and the infant's health concern. Despite being the busiest place in the hospital, our operating room maintains a high standard of sterility. Experienced professionals complemented with the latest equipment make it a truly safe place to undergo surgical operations. The Neuro Intensive Care Unit and the Intensive Care Unit of the hospital are special departments that provide intensive treatment medicine, staffed by highly trained doctors and nurses. The Digestive Endoscopy Unit of the hospital delivers comprehensive diagnostic and therapeutic abdominal endoscopic procedures. It has a single balloon small bowel enteroscopy, a machine where the unexplored small bowel can now be visually checked and treated. The Eye Center of the hospital runs a complete eye care services which is equipped with the latest equipment and instruments. The Hemodialysis Unit of the hospital is a DOH and PhilHealth accredited facility. Competent professionals and its implemented quality management system makes it among the best in the world. The Institute of Urology is equipped with state-of-the-art machines for accurate diagnostic and performance on up-to-date extracorporeal shockwave lithotripsy, a non-surgical treatment of urinary stones, and other urodynamic procedures. The section of the Pulmonary Medicine has the latest diagnostic facilities and equipment for the treatment of pulmonary diseases. Its staff has undergone rigorous training and passed the strict standards set by the Philippine College of Chest Physicians. The hospital's Department of Rehabilitation Medicine, with its compassionate and caring personnel, help patients regain optimum neuromuscular, musculoskeletal, and vascular functions. Our sleep clinic is supported by a US-based company that specializes in sleep studies using the most advanced technology to provide patients with the highest quality of care in evaluating, diagnosing, and treating sleep-related problems. The Dr. James G.D. Wound Healing Diabetic Foot Center is a multidisciplinary center dedicated to comprehensive foot care and treatment of chronic, non-healing wounds as well as diabetic foot. At the hospital's Department of Laboratory, patients are assured of the accurate results on the examinations conducted on clinical specimens that is essential in diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of diseases. We guarantee that the hospital's pharmacy department provides high-quality pharmaceutical care to our patients in providing safe, rational, and cost-effective medicines as well as education to improve the therapeutic outcome of all patients. As part of its public service, the hospital has ventured into having MedExpress Pharmacy at the Medical Arts Building. It offers medicines at affordable low prices for the outpatients. The hospital's emergency room department is committed in providing utmost timely, comprehensive medical services in a safe, comfortable environment 24 hours because emergency situations just can't wait. Although known for its high technology and world-class medical services, the Chinese General Hospital and Medical Center extend its services to the less fortunate. Established in 1967, in honor of Cheng Tsai-jun, the Department of Charity Services admits and serves more than 5,000 patients annually. At present, it has 130 beds and provides the following services on medicine, surgery, pediatrics, pulmonary, obstetrics, and gynecology. It also has a delivery room, recovery room, neonatal intensive care unit, and isolation room. In line with the humanitarian commitment of the PCCAI officers and members, the hospital extends free medical services to personnel of various government agencies and non-governmental organizations rendering dangerous, sensitive, and selfless services. Alongside, the hospital through the PCCAI and its sister organization, the Filipino-Chinese General Chamber of Commerce Incorporated, regularly conduct blood donation drive activities and joining government offices and private institutions to share blood in order to give life. To further help the disadvantaged who most need care and medical attention, the PCCAI and FCGCCI tirelessly conduct medical, dental, and relief operations where it is needed for Dr. James D. That little act of kindness will benefit the society at large. The Chinese General Hospital and Medical Center will continue to deliver world-class quality service to all as it takes initiatives to keep up with advances in technology and in the medical diagnostic, prevention, and treatment of diseases. The hospital is a living testimony and manifestation of the greatness of the Chinese and Filipino people.
Lights, please. Thank you. May I now call on the Vice Chairman of PCCAI, Mr. Jameson D., for the closing remarks. Doctor, now we're going to show the CT scan at the CGHMC.
The science of scanning and imaging has gone a long way. From conventional X-rays to more advanced CT scanners, the evolution of machines is endless. And now, it's time for a revolution.
Introducing the state-of-the-art facility that produces uncompromised image quality, bringing out clinical capabilities that suit every patient's need.
This is the Revolution CT. Revolution CT is one of the innovations of GE Healthcare that provides the best solutions to all possible computed tomography concerns. And what better way to experience this exceptional technology but to bring it closer to patients who have long been needing it. The Philippines is the fourth country in Asia to acquire the Revolution CT. Chinese General Hospital and Medical Center is the first and only hospital in the country to have this outstanding innovation.
Well, I thought of acquiring this machine because it's the latest. The second is that I want the comfort of our patient.
Every second in an examination counts, and every scanned image matters. Revolution CT is designed to make the experience of the patients expedient with the promise of a fast and precise result.
In my area of expertise as a cardiologist, a lot of things in the heart can be seen on CT scan, and the heart is a moving organ, so we have to be able to take a still picture of a moving organ, which is very difficult traditionally for CT scans. With this Revolution CT providing 512 slices in one take and providing very good resolution images, we are able to get a lot of information in a very short amount of time and get information that is very accurate that we can rely on. So I think that's the main advantage of our CT scan.
With the advancement of the Revolution CT, efficiency has been increased and all the needs of the patients are properly addressed.
The usual CT scanners available around the country requires at least 5 heartbeats that is synchronized to the electrocardiogram, and they only take segments of the heart during the transition from a contraction to a relaxation when it's still. This one is so fast that it can use only 1 heartbeat to analyze.
Revolution CT's technology is intended to entice even the younger ones. From design features to the basic protocols, exams are made more suitable to pediatric patients.
For all pediatric patients, I would really recommend this machine. Simply because, not only because of the speed, but also because of the marked decrease in the radiation exposure. And then, as you know, pediatric patients are usually unruly, they are uncooperative, and any movement will bring a lot of artifacts in our images. And we rely so much on the images. So with this machine, we just need for the patient to lie down a very short time. So images will improve. In terms of speed, this is the fastest scanner in the country, and I would rate it a 10 out of 10.
The fact that the machine can obtain images very quickly, very accurately, and provide the physicians with diagnosis that they can act on, information that they can believe and they can trust. These are the largest advantages of having this type of CT machine. So the reviews are very positive.
Well, the Revolution CT, I guess merits its name. It's revolutionary. So it's able to actually elevate the techniques available in this country to a higher level.
The benefit is for the patient, to help our people, especially the poor ones, and we don't charge at a high price. For our value patients, we acquire this machine is for your comfort. Thank you.
It's time to seize the power, to rise and change the landscape of CT scanning. It's time for the Revolution CT.
Thank you. Now we'll have...
This CT scan is the one and only in this country, which we acquired last October only. It cost us 100 million, that machine alone, no, from GE. And by March this year, our chairman of the board has negotiated a linear accelerator. So early stage cancer can be cured now, like breast cancer, ovarian cancers, prostate cancers, or colon cancers can be cured if it discovered early. You know? This machine is coming from Siemens also. It cost us 250 million. So after operation of cancer, then this machine can treat the cancer. Yung early stage. Pero pag kumalat na stage 4, wala na. Yung mahirap na. So the other machine which you have seen, CT scan, is few seconds you go in, you will know already if there's a blockage in the heart or not, instead of going for angiogram. Then later on you go for angioplasty. The two doctors there are father and son team. The younger one is trained in the United States. He is the best cardiologist in this country now, among all the Metro Manila's hospital. Other hospital has asked him to go and help. So sometimes other hospital like Makati Med, they call us. I send him over there to help. Kasi yung iba hindi kaya. They have to open heart. If you are of age already, open heart, there's still a risk. But this doctor use many systems. One is called TABI. The other one is called mitral cleft. The other one is called Watchman. Yung mga iba-ibang sakit sa puso natin, no? Pero kayang-kaya yung gagawin na without open heart. So, this machine we acquire is not for making money. It's to help people na sinong ba may may sakit sa puso, hindi naman kailangan mag-open heart. Yung kwan. I'll give you a recent a patient in Makati Med who is 96 years old already. It's an old lady, the wife of DM Consunhi. And he was there, and the doctor checked on it that they suggested they have to open heart. Then the family worried about a 96 years old already open heart. Sabi niya, wala bang ibang option? Sabi niya, meron, but the doctor is not here. He's in Chinese Gen. If you know somebody, call them up, and then if he's willing to come and help, maybe he don't need to open heart. So, they call a friend called me. So, sabi ko dun sa doktor ko, tingnan mo nga yung case niya kung kaya mo. So, after checking, kaya niya. Sabi niya, we don't have to open it. I can manage it. So, sabi ko, you go to Makati Med. Kasi nasa ICU eh. They cannot transfer it here. So, he go there. Finally, he was set. Through here, sa singit lang. He repaired it. So, Dr. Timothy D. is one of the best cardiologists in this country without open heart. Yung sakit ni Mrs. Consunhi, yung the big artery of the heart is blockage, nakakuan. So what I mentioned, mitral cleft or TABI, yung valve natin sa puso when it's valving. Correct me, Dr. Diamas. You are the doctor, no? Can you mention about mitral cleft, TABI, and Watchman to the ladies and gentlemen here? Our medical director, Dr. Modesto Diamas.
Well, good afternoon, Secretary, and the members of the Presidential Communications Office. The advent of science, the advances of science have made it so much easier and safer for big operations like an open heart. Now, what used to be a very risky operation has become simpler now with the introduction of intracatheter insertion of devices, like what our President, Dr. James D. has mentioned, the Watchman and the mitral cleft. The diseases used to be treated only by open heart. Now it can be done through catheter. No, catheter is inserted in the femoral area dito sa singit, no, sa may singit. And you pass the catheter all the way into the heart and introduce the device. The mitral clip is a device that is used for mitral insufficiency. Yung valve na sira na mitral insufficiency, dati dapat open heart ito, pinapalitan ng valve, no? Now it can be done through catheter na lang. And the device is inserted there to replace the damaged valve at nawawala yung insufficiency. Now the other one is the Watchman, no, device. There are people with left, yung heart natin, there are 4 chambers, no? The left atrium, the left upper atrium, sometimes there is a parang outpouching, no? Parang may pocket, no? A pocket there that blood can enter and stay there and clot, no? Nakakaroon siya ng clot doon sa package na yun. Ngayon, pag ang tibok ng puso ay medyo irregular, what we call atrial fibrillation, no? Medyo hindi kompleto ang pagtibok ng puso, no? Yung dugong naipon doon sa packet na yon, it can become clotted. At yung clot na yon, it can break and becomes smaller clots that can travel with the flow of blood and block, no, the vessels in the brain or any other parts of the body. Kaya pag nag-break, pag nagbara yung ugat natin dito sa leeg na papunta ng brain, magkakaroon ng stroke yung pasyente. So the device is now introduced to the catheter at linalagay doon sa packet na yon. Tinatakpan yung packet na yon, no? At kaya nasarado na yung packet, wala nang blood na maiipon doon. At kaya mapiprevent ang stroke. Ito po yung dalawang procedures that are being done successfully only here at this hospital by Dr. Timothy D. Yung dalawang mag-amang yun are the best, no? Dr. D. Bunyok is one of the pioneer in cardiovascular medicine dito sa Philippines, no? And one of the best, if not the best. And the son also, I followed his footsteps, and he is now also at the top, no, when it comes to cardiovascular medicine. And we pride in our hospital, pride of the accomplishment of our heart institutes. At yung kaninang pinakita doon na revolution na CT scan, no, that is the only one in the country because of its cost. No? If you compute the ROI of that machine, medyo mahirap bawiin. No? Kaya siguro yung mga ibang hospital ay hindi bumibili niyan. Pero ang aming president, Dr. James T., sabi niya, no, it's not for ROI, it is for public service, no, and for accuracy in diagnosis. No, thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Director Llamas. Now may we now call Mr. Jameson.
Let me also give you a brief rundown of our foundation. This is a foundation. This was established in the year 1877 during the Spanish time. Now, during the Spanish time, they are very strict. So, those early Chinese who migrated here, they are not allowed to go into a hospital. So, in the year 1878, we established the Chinese General Hospital and Medical Center. But during the early time, it's called Comunidad de Chino, Chinese community. So, during that time, you have seen the photo, the video there that it's very small hospital. And then the first medical director is the father of the late Chief Justice, Dr. T. Hangki. Yun ang unang-una. And then those lands here, 50 hectares land was donated by Don Carlos Palanca. He is the one, kapitan yun nung araw, panahon ng Kastila. Ngayon, in the year 1891, the 1878 Chinese cemetery was set up. And if you are not a Catholic believer, you cannot bury it in the Cementerio de Norte. So our national hero, Apolinario Mabini, was not a Catholic. So he was buried in our Chinese cemetery. In 1964, yung buto niya was transferred to Tanawan, Batangas. But we still keep the place in memory of our national hero. 1891, the hospital was established. And then 1921, we established College of Nursing. So around the world, the nurses there are from this College of Nursing. Now it's College of Medicine. Last October, I was able to get a license from Czech to operate. Now, there are students studying medicine already. So we have nursing, doctors, all complete. Most of our faculty members are from UST, Santo Tomas, UST. No? Yun ang history. And then the foundation owns the Chinese General Hospital, the College of Nursing and Medicine, the Chinese Cemetery, the Home for the Aged, and we have a downtown free clinic for everybody every day in Binondo. Yun ang complete ang foundation namin. In the hospital alone, as I said, we have about 1,500 doctors, more than 2,000 working forces. Yun ang hospital. This is a 700-bed hospital. And soon we will build our headquarters, as you have seen. The one is under construction now. Our headquarters will be in Binondo. We will branch out to have some laboratory, X-ray department. Yung mga kailangan sa hospital tsaka transfer here. That is the foundation. And all our board of directors are volunteer. We are not receiving anything, but we are working for one. We conduct medical mission weekly to our far-flung areas, to help our brothers and sisters in the rural areas, yung mga mahihirap, squatter areas. We give them medicine, eyeglass, minor operation there. Yan ang trabaho namin. Like Marawi, I went there myself to Iligan to help our people yung nag-evacuate in the evacuation centers. And we distribute foods, and I represent Red Cross there also. I'm the third man in the Philippine Red Cross now. And we give them mga banik, kung ano-anong iba-ibang tulungan galing sa New Zealand also, Red Cross. On February 3rd, I'm going there to Legazpi, to our evacuation center, to help our people, yung mga mahirap. We bought about 500 big cases of water, mineral water, and thousands of foodstuff from Pure Gold to give to our brothers and sisters there to help. Yun ang trabaho namin, to help our people, yung mga mahihirap na tao. Yun ang the aim and purpose of the organization. Yun ang trabaho namin. Thank you.
And now, may I call on Sir James Sondi, the Vice Chairman of PCCAI, for the closing remarks.
On behalf of the executive management of the Chinese Charitable Association Incorporated, I would like to express my thanks to everyone for this MOA signing, in particular to the Secretary of the Presidential Communications Operations Office, Secretary Andanar. In turn, the Malacanang Press Corps, covering the Office of the President, shall enjoy discounted rates upon hospitalization with the CGHMC, as well as other benefits outlined in the agreement. We look forward to future beneficial agreements between the BCOO and PCCAI. Maraming salamat po. Good afternoon.
And we can now take our snacks.